Hello friends, Sam here. So today what we are going to talk about is uh, there is an issue in Salesforce. This issue is faced by Abhijit. So what is the issue? If you go to employees record, so what he has done, he has created two record types for employees on roll and on contract. So I can show you that setup and then create and objects, and here you can see that there are two record types created. Have a look on this. Have a look on this. So on roll record type and on contract record type. Okay. And page layouts are also allotted to that particular record types. You can see that page layout, you can see that employee layout is the master layout. Then on contract page layout is there and on roll page layout is there. Now what is the problem? So Abhijit is facing the specific problem is, suppose whenever he is going to employee and he is looking at all these records, so record type also got displayed over there. Now the symptom is whenever he want to change the record type of on contract employee, so he can do that. So he will click on here and you can see that by clicking on this change, he can make it on roll. Okay, so that is possible. But on the other hand, if there is on roll employee, okay, there is on roll employee, let's say this Arjun is on roll employee. If we click on here, now you can see that there is no record type available over here. Now, first thing we have to check is that in all layouts, record type field has to be there. So whatever on contract layout is there, let me check. In on contract layout, let me go to objects and let me check out employee. Let me check out let's say on contract layout. If I go here on contract page layout, here record type field has to be there on the layout. It is there. So no problem for on contract. Now let me go to on roll edit. On roll also, I do have this record type available over here. So no problem, right? Now let me check my master page layout. Okay, this master page layout, if you can check, on this master play layout, there is no record type field available over here. So ideally, it has to be there. This record type field has to be there in on this master layout also. So in case if there is certain record which is of master record type, that means it is not on the roll or not on contract, it can be changed, you know. So master record type also can be changed. So ideally this record type field has to be there. So let me just drag it here, record type, let me make it as the second field and let me save that. This is the first change I have done. Okay, so this is the first input, that for master layout also the record type field has to be there on the layout. Okay, now let me check the layout assignments. That means master layout and on roll layout and on contract layout, whether they are properly assigned to all record type or not. Okay, let me check that. Okay, so let me check all the record types. So here are the all record types, and let me check the page layout assignment. So here another problem you can see is that for system administrator profile, master record type is with employee layout, that is perfectly fine. On contract record type is assigned with on contract page layout, which is also fine. On roll record type, you can see that it is by mistake to employee layout. It has to be changed. It has to be on roll layout. So let me edit that and let me change it to on roll. So let me check on roll page layout. So you can see now on roll record type, on roll page layout, on contract record type, on contract page layout, and master is with master layout. Let me save that. Now let me check whether the problem got solved or not. So what was the problem? First thing, record type field has to be there on each page layout. Master, on roll page layout, and on contract page layout. Second one, proper layout has to be assigned to the proper record type. Now let me check whether problem got solved. So let me try to change on roll person. So I click on this. Yeah, I do have on roll change. And then I do have on contract. Anyway, on contract was not a problem. So let me go to on contract. Yes, I do have it. Even on master record type also, let's say this one. So currently there is no record type. You can make it on roll or on contract very well. So that's how the problem got solved. Thank you.